Hose, hit it, please.
What the bloody hell is this?
Footy Mythbusters.
All right. We've got one of the biggest names, if not the biggest name in football at this club, and it's one of the oldest and best footy clubs in the comp. I speak, of course, of the Carlton Football Club and their inspirational big skipper, Willis. Stephen Kernahan, the big chip. He joins us now. Welcome to you, Sticks.
Afternoon, boys. I'll try and keep those answers short.
That's it. In fact, there are very few men, Damo, in the world of football that when they walk in, Duck actually just balks for a second.
I'm not sure about that.
But this man, Stephen Kernahan,
he was my hero when I was young. I stand in awe of the big Sticks.
everyone does.
On and off.
So
Yes, on and off. Yeah.
we're doing a bit of myth busting here because there are a few around you, big boy, and I'm going to run them by you.
Oh, come on, Sticks.
And I'm going to start with the first one, and that is, I reckon you were about 15 when Carlton first tried to get you to sign the old Form 4.
Yeah.
They used to send Wes Lofts over, John Elliott used to come over, Ian Collins used to come over. Your legend of an old man, Harry, would be sitting at the table and they'd be passing bits of paper across, doing a deal. How old were you, please?
Well, it started about 15 and went to about 22 before I came. So many times in the Fosters or Elders IXL boardroom in Adelaide, a lot of them were. So yeah, you're right.
Right. Okay, so the big boys came over.
Any cash from the age of 15 onwards?
Wayne, you know there's no cash in those days.
So
I think my old man was doing most of that stuff.
Yeah.
Him and Collar was sending it back on coasters, the numbers.
They were so desperate to get him, Damo, that year after year they came back, and of course very loyal Stephen, so stayed to play in the 85 famous 85 Glenelg Premiership with McGuinness and McDermott and all the boys. But at one stage, this is my mail, they got so desperate to get you that they got the legend Bruce Dool to get on the phone and ring the Kernahan household.
He doesn't talk.
You picked up the phone, thought it was one of your mates, and told him to bugger off and hung up.
Yep.
So Brucey's had to ring back again. And is it true that at that point he said, no, Stephen, it is actually Bruce Dool from the Carlton Football Club. We'd love to see you come over. And that was the last word he said in the conversation.
It's a true story. Can you imagine the great man, to the courage and the pressure they put on the poor bloke to ring this kid who's done nothing in Adelaide. And I did hang up on Bruce. I thought, my mum said, Bruce Dool's on the phone, son. And we used to watch Bruce on the Winners having a beer after training on Sunday mornings in those days. And we loved the Blues, but I was a great fan of his. And I did hang up, and McDermott was coming around to my place to pick me. I said, just hurry up and get me, will you? So I slammed the phone down. Bruce rang back. And it is an absolute true story. He said, we'd love to have you, Carlton, Stephen. So that'd be great, Bruce. Just trying to win a flag at Glenelg, and hopefully I'm good enough to get a chance to over there. He said, well, yeah, we'd love to have you, mate. And then I had to carry the conversation.
So there was no preamble. He didn't ask you how the weather was or anything like that.
How's Glenelg going?
Oh, that's too funny. All right, so there's that one.
Yes.
And then we move on to State of Origin. And, of course, you played State of Origin, Duck, with this man. He was the king.
I played with the Duck, yes.
Allies.
I was, no.
He was pushing me out of centre-half forward. What the hell is this young bloke doing? He's not out there.
That is one, and I'd say this often, one of the great thrills of my whole career was playing a game with for South Australia and alongside Sticks.
He kicked 10, of course, in a famous
he
Tuesday
did.
nighter.
Oh.
And is it true that back end of your State of Origin career, captain of South Australia, playing against the Big V, and the Duke, our man Luke Darcy, obviously 5 or 6 ruckmen down, so he got drafted in age 21
Or 7 or 8.
to come into the side. He's in awe of the great Stephen Kernahan, who's the captain, and the Duke's sitting up the back thinking, I just want to hear the inspirational speech from our captain before we run down the race. So is it true, Stick, that you gathered at the top of the race, you turned around, there's the Duke waiting for the inspirational words, you paused and you said, the piss will taste a lot better if we win. And down the race you went?
Look, it was serious stuff in those days, boys. Every now and again, you just had to loosen them up. Just racial stuff. You just had to loosen them up. And I didn't drink midweek at all in my whole life, but those Tuesday nights stuck after those State of Origin games in the 80s were always really good afterwards, especially when we won. So I I did probably say something like that, Joe, buddy.
Isn't it amazing now how the current footballers now, Sticks, are sort of starting to have a little bit of fun before a game? They're all
I
sort of...
saw Ruffy. What, did he crack a joke? Did we get to the bottom of that?
No,
What's funny, they were all laughing.
Yeah, they were all laughing because we saw Melbourne doing it. Richmond have been doing it a lot,
They
but
Richmond does, yeah.
It's the new theme.
All right, the
Boys, the
final.
world has changed, hasn't it?
The final one
Which is good.
I need to run past you is it
one.
true on a Glenelg footy trip that you went to the Gold Coast,
Oh, boy.
you hadn't put your contact lenses in,
Oh, no.
you're driving a car with Tony McGuinness
Oh.
down Cavill Avenue the
Joe, I
wrong,
don't know if we need to go any further.
the wrong way. Were you going the wrong way and cars kept coming at you and you couldn't realise because you couldn't see why cars were coming straight at your car?
Oh,
Look,
gee.
a few in the box there will know as you get older, you get a little bit forgetful and senile, but there was something along those lines. There was a car left on a beach overnight somewhere, and last week in that car with Tony McGuinness and myself, so it wasn't worried. I don't know about driving down the wrong way. I never get myself that bad, but we did have to get rid of the car, and not a great moment. We still don't know what happened to that car.
Probably stop talking there, Sticks.
We're talking back in the early 80s.
Oh, the good old days.
No, they can still get him.
It was different back then.
I don't know if we got any music here. Have we?
Oh,
Jim?
have you organised something?
Well, we just got something for Sticks, of course. So he loves this. I know he does.
Sometimes it's
Billy, what is that? I haven't heard it for a week or two, actually.
your man.
Now, Sticks.
Tell
Yes,
the
Bill.
world.
What is? Tell us all what happened there.
Yeah, come on.
And then when you finished the song, you sculled your pot and threw it out into the road.
No, I think it was more embarrassed than that. I poured it. I'm not a man who wastes my liquor if I have to. But I poured it on my head. I think. Look, it was a sad day. I paid a heavy price for it. For 31 years. The Mad Monday. I mean, Ed McGuire and Peter Donovan were there. It was their film crews that filmed it, and Wayne Johnston had sung "Julie, Julie, Julie" just before that, and he could actually sing. And somehow I ended up, and a year later, it got out of the vault, and I paid a heavy price, boss.
Was that the first time you ran with it, or was it a regular?
Well, we did it at the reviews. You know, we all had reviews to raise money for the footy trip, and I was thinking, what can I do really quickly and really badly and get off the stage? So it was that bad. People had a bit of a laugh, so I gave another rendition of it. And you never put things on film, boys, do you?
You just won a flag, so I think you're entitled to do whatever the
It
hell
was
you
an
want.
excuse. I hadn't been to bed since the Friday night, so...
Where was it, Sticks? Was that down at... Where was that?
Norton?
BT, the famous Norton's Hotel,
Ah,
where
yes.
Carlton Watering Hole, where
Yeah.
all Mad Mondays were, and it was a beautiful day. We were out on the footpath. I mean, boys, you want to hear the tape of when the microphones are going around the table and they were interviewing Peter Donegan and Ed McGuire about all sorts of stuff. If you heard that blooper tape, we wouldn't be worried.
Hey, we had the great pleasure after the game in Perth on the weekend running into you and the boys. You're over doing a Carlton function.
Kenny Hunter.
And spending a couple of minutes with the great Ken Hunter, Stick. What a legend he is.
What a legend he was. I roomed with Kenny, and I lived with Kenny when I first came to Melbourne for a few months. He looked after me, and it was great to see you blokes. You stayed for a beer, you and Das and Richo, and there were a few pests in the bar, weren't there?
There were a few.
You held on very well, and Kenny Hunter hasn't changed. He's 61 now and still looks at playing weight, and we had a great night. We had some riveting stories to tell at the function we were at. We just about had enough of those, but great to see Kenny again.
I don't think the buzz is at his playing weight. Big Peter.
Oh, no. And he brings his merchandise along, doesn't he, Sticks?
He does. He likes to bring his own. He had enough there already. They ruled him out.
He sells it off. It's unbelievable. Come on, Buzz.
The goal on the mark of the year.
Yeah.
You have that one?
And he has
All
has other people's merchandise too, signed.
Hey, you're a legend, mate. Great chatting to you. Thanks for being a part of Mythbusters Triple M Footy.
Go on, you boys. All the best.
On your 6R.
What a legend that
He
is.
is. He is a true legend.
Oh, yeah.
Love him.
Oh, magnificent. No, quality.
Captain at
with
what
a
age?
Capital Q.
He's
Well,
21, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was his
22.
second year at the club.
He
I
didn't
reckon.
he didn't come over until he was 22.
The things he used to do to raise money for the footy trip, Bill. Can you remember?
Mate, you have those players' reviews and concerts, wouldn't you? And you'd stack them all in and get
Raffles with no prizes.
well, prizes that were won by.
I remember we had a caravan one year. And
And what happened? Who won that?
did we really?
Remember a few.
Have a listen to Bristol.
Did we really?
Listen to Bristol.
Those
Gee, you should have been at the draw.
the reverse raffles,
Sort of like
Brian.
Triple M's mystery pack. Is that sort of similar?
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
that's above board, yeah. Some of the things you do, the hoots they used to have down at Richmond, remember
Oh,
those?
the Richmond Hoot. That
Yeah.
was
Down there.
wow.
Wow, there you go.
Brian was running it all.
Roll a few of your own.